And that is Night March right from the word go. Great, okay. We are probably not winning this one then, because Night March is a bit too quick for this. It might... I mean, if they don't have a quick start and I actually get how... you know, I get to play how I want to play this, then maybe we can win this? I'm not holding my breath though. Standard Night March is way too much for this deck to deal with, I think. Of course, if the game doesn't load, then, you know. Welcome back, Blaze. I guess we are still going after all, although I'm probably gonna... I said this before, but I'm probably gonna try and do some Monster Hunter stuff in a minute, but... Of course, I've got to set all the 3DS crap up for that again, so maybe not, I don't know. My opponent could just not load the game, I mean, that's always an option too, right? This is taking way too long. I don't even know if conceding would actually do anything here. That's not what I wanted. I can't log out because I'm in a game. Hello, Greg. Yeah, you know what? This is kind of not working. Yeah, it was not much, so... This is not working, like, it's not loading, so I don't even care. I don't want to play that matchup anyway, so... If it's... I mean, that was a whole, like, minute and a half or something we were trying to load there. That's not good enough. Ooh! Dragon and Dark? Noivern? Maybe? That'd be cool. Although Noivern is super irritating, so... I don't know. Right, I actually do want to go second with this deck. Not with a friggin' Shaman, no, Jesus hell. Okay, so... this is okay. We can work with this as a setup, but it's just not too pretty. It's really, really not pretty. Yveltal. Right, okay, so fairies have got a resistance to dark, and dragons have got a weakness to fairy. So in theory, this should be pretty much the ideal matchup for me, right? We'll see if it actually goes that way, though. So my goal is to get Gardevoir going. Brilliant Arrow does 30 damage for every fairy energy that's on board, and there's Shadow Circle, so no weakness on dragons there. I guess the dragon... Oh, Dragon's Hydreigon. Oh, wow. So this is just pure dark, but with Hydreigon. Okay. I'll take a look at the discard later, but yeah, the idea is to flood the field with as many energy as possible, and then attack with Gardevoir for like a bazillion damage and just kill anything that can come out. Oh man, I haven't seen a Hydreigon deck since I used to play Darkrai Hydreigon back in the black and white formats. This thing is basically a Dark Patch, but to the active instead of the bench, so that's kind of cool. As far as this turn goes, I'm gonna go ahead and Ultra Ball. I'm gonna discard. What am I gonna discard here? I'm gonna discard Ultra Ball and the Mega Gardevoir because I'm gonna Super Rod the Gardevoir back. I'm gonna be discarding Super Rod anyway. I may as well do that. Hooper's in the deck. That's pretty good. The rest of my stuff there is pretty good. I need to get Xerneas. So, Xerneas is what I'm going to go for here. Oops, I knocked my mic cable there. So, with Xerneas down, I need to be doing Geomancy turn 1, that's pretty much the idea. We can attach to the Shaman, we can max Elixir, this looks at the top 6 cards of the deck, and if there's any energy there, you take one of them and put it on the basic Pokemon on your bench. So now we have the energy to do Geomancy, which is good. I'm going to Super Rod. I play 2 of these, so I don't mind using one early, so we'll take the Mega Gardevoir back to the deck. And then Sycamore for 7. I would like to get Hooper here, and it looks like I will be able to do that. So we'll discard Lysander and the Sycamore. And that will get us Hooper. so that's pretty good. Hooper lets you, as we've seen already on the stream, Hooper takes 3 EXs from your deck and puts them into your hand. So we can get pretty much the perfect start here, actually. The only thing I'm missing is a Fairy Garden, but even then I'm not overly fussed at that. I think we will take... No, we're not going to take the second Shaman because my hand is full of supporters, so I'm only going to take the 2 here. I want to leave 1 bench spot for Shaman, and I don't want Mega Gardevoir because I don't have a Spirit Link. So here we can put the 2 Gardevoir down. I can't play a supporter, but that's fine. Retreat for 1 energy with the Shaman, and Geomancy. 2 of my bench Pokemon get 1 Fairy Energy each from the deck. We have a lot of Fairy Energy. I play like 12 energy in this deck, so yeah, there we go. Wooper is a Fairy type now, right? Okay, so that was pretty much the perfect turn 1 that I could have had. And with a Dark Resistance, I'm not really in any danger of getting KO'd this turn by this Yveltal. So that's good. So the idea with this deck is to get like 2 Geomancies off and then get Mega Gardevoir out and start attacking, hopefully by turn 3. And we're on track for that. He's actually replaced his own stadium with Reverse Valley here. So Reverse Valley, in the orientation he's put it in, my steel types would take 10 less damage. He has a Sharpedo, okay? His dark types take deal 10 more damage, but I still have resistance, so he's still only going to be hitting for 40 damage here, which is fine. I can handle that. Hey, Espeon fan. So, there was an energy in the discard. Alright, that's going to go on to Sharpedo then, right? Yeah. So Sharpedo never sees play, but it does 100 and discards an energy on both itself and the opponent. So that's interesting. I could Super Rod in my Fairy energy from the discard here, but I think instead I'm just going to play Birch. So the other reason I left a Shaman in deck is because if I flip Tails here I might be able to get it. I don't, but that's fine. We're going to take a Spirit Link. We did draw an energy, so I can attach that down onto the Gardevoir. And I'm going to leave the Fairy Garden just in case he has a 3rd stadium. Like, right now I don't need it. I need it next turn, so yeah. We'll just get ourselves Geomancied up again. Now, he could... I think because I left that in play, he could Darkness Blade for the KO here, but then I just KO back with Brilliant Arrow, so I'm not too fussed here. So there's a Battle Compressor coming down. Hey, Luffy! Yeah, it looks like things are still working fine. I haven't dropped a single frame this entire stream, so hopefully if this is looking okay to you guys, then that's fine. There was a Hex Maniac in there. Interesting that you would play Hex Maniac in a deck that you're using Hydreigon. Also Team Flare Grunt there. That could have been pretty big, discarding energy. So this deck is energy denial by the looks of it. And that Sharpedo is there really to facilitate that. Crushing Hammer, yeah, this is all about discarding energy all over the place, and that is obnoxious, getting Crushing Hammers and everything here. Yeah, this deck is gross. But I am using Xerneas, so I can afford to take another turn here. He's not going to KO my Xerneas, so I could just Geomancy again next turn. He discarded a Shaman there, that's kind of interesting. Hydreigon coming out. Oh, I guess he is going to KO me. Does he have an energy in the discard? Yeah, he does. He has loads, because Battle Compressor. Alright, so Hydreigon would attach to the active, and I guess he is going to kill me next turn. Okay. Yeah, I'm not going to be getting Pokémon at the moment. Oh, he's Ooh! That is interesting, and I don't know if I agree with this. So as it turns out, putting the stadium down would have been the right play, but this is really interesting. It's a very risky play here, because if I get 6 energy on board, I only need 2 more energy, right? If I get those energy on board, then I can just go ahead and hit for 180 and get the knockout here. But I need a Mega Gardevoir as well, so it's not a surefire thing. I need a Max Elixir or... Well, I got the Mega. I didn't get the Max Elixir, that's the only bad part about this. So I'm not actually going to be able to hit for the knockout after all. But I'm still going to hit for 150 turn 3, which is alright. I have a replacement stadium as well, so I'm just going to Brilliant Arrow here, I think. Oh, do I want to bench the Xerneas? I want to bench the Xerneas as well. Question mark? Yeah, I think I want to bench the Xerneas as well. Because I might need to Geomancy again later on in the game. It's a shame I couldn't get the Max Elixir to get stuff there, but Crushing Hammerheads kind of does that as well, which is annoying. It's not that I don't like fighters, it's that I don't have a strong enough internet connection to use it yet. So this VS Seeker is going to get Team Flag Run. Alright, so he's basically going to run this out of energy here, which is really annoying. But that's kind of why I put the Xerneas down. Plus, I have Mega Turbo in my deck, so if I like top deck Mega Turbo here, then I can still do stuff. I also have Fairy Garden in play, and this thing only has 20 HP left, so I can actually go out to Gardevoir-EX here and still be alright. Alright, Trainer's Mail, we're gonna get Mega Turbo. No, but we are gonna get Max Elixir, that's the next best option. Max Elixir can't work on Mega Gardevoir, but it can work on the regular one. And we do have an energy there, so that can go straight down onto you. I'm gonna play the Startling Megaphone now because I don't want to redraw it when I play Birch here. He didn't remove my Stadium, so I do have that as a play. I do get a Heads, that's good. If I get Mega Turbo, I do not. Okay, but I do at least draw another energy, so I can do that. And then I can't attack with a Mega Gardevoir, but I can attack with a regular one. And we're just going to do that. Shining Wind, it doesn't matter which attack I do here, because I don't have any damage on me. Life Leap would let me heal 20, but I don't have any damage to heal, so it's whatever. VS Seeker's pretty good. AZ might not be quite so good. AZ's not really necessary at the moment, but I do have VS Seeker, so we should be in a pretty good spot here, right? Although Judge coming down is going to be annoying. Judge basically shuffles my hand in and I draw 4. Although that's a pretty good set of 4 cards to draw. Spirit Link, Mega Gardevoir, AZ on the Shaman, draw 5, 4 depending on what I get, probably an energy, so hopefully an energy, so that's a pretty damn good set of cards to pull. I'm gonna be able to get the Brilliant Arrow off next turn, which is super nice. Did I discard Lysand? I did! But I don't have enough energy to KO the Sharpedo this turn. Okay, this is still really good though. We're going to Spirit Link, Mega Evolve, going to AZ the Shaman. The question is, do I bench the Xerneas? And the answer is no, because I don't need the Xerneas down. It's going to mean I draw 1 less card here, but I don't need Xerneas on the bench. Xerneas on the bench would actually hurt me more than it would help. So there is that. I can attach to the Mega Gardevoir here as well. And I could pull Shaman, I'm not going to because I don't need to right now. So we're going to Brilliant Arrow, this will do 180 damage and get the KO. This is a really interesting game, because this is basically energy flooding versus energy denial. And that's really cool, like this is a super neat game. I'm enjoying this. So Enhanced Hammer does nothing against me here, it only discards Special Energy. There's the Yveltal EX coming out. I don't think that's going to matter. because I Oko Yveltal-EX just as easily as I Oko Sharpedo. So even if Hydreigon gives Sharpedo an energy here and discards one of mine, I can replace it straight away. So that's fine. Yveltal-EX is actually just going to come out instead. That's going to be an Evil Ball for 100 damage, which is alright. Unless he's going to go after something else here. He could VS Seeker Lysander, bring up Hooper, but then he's left with no cards in his hand, and if I just use my energy, or he could Judge, okay. That's interesting, but I still just one-shot this Yveltal, so trying to work out what my opponent can do here, and I'm not really seeing it. Also, this is an amazing Judge hand right here. This is why Judge is not as good as N, because N would have put me down at 3 cards and I would have been in a really annoying spot there, but this is just really good. We can get Gardevoir, I can go Gardevoir Max Elixir, and get an energy on said Gardevoir, so I can get that started. I think we're gonna go VS Seeker AZ here, because then I can AZ up the Shaman, draw 4 more cards. I don't want to use Sycamore because I don't want to discard my other AZ. So, also my opponent only has 4 cards left in deck, and they've got to take 5 prizes. Not really sure how that's going to happen. There's another Max Elixir, we'll try that as well, why not? Actually get it off, so that's pretty good. And this is where the strength of this deck lies. I'm not going to attach the other energy because I don't need to, and if I get Sharpedo, then I really want to reserve my energy here. I'm going to put the other Gardevoir active because it has less damage on it. I just want to deny prizes. And we'll hit for 240. Could have hit for 270, but didn't need to. So we're down at 1 prize. It's another Fairy Energy. Trainer's Mail is a pretty good card to have as well. And at this point, I'm not really seeing how we could lose this. There's another... okay, that replaces my Fairy Garden, but I don't really care. I have Lysander in the discard, so I can just VS Seeker Lysander, take on the Yveltal, because I have the fully charged bench Gardevoir here as well. But it doesn't matter because we do have the energy in hand. So we're just going to do that. In before Black Hole, right? There we go. We got a real game! We got a real game! And we got a mystery box to finish off the stuff here as well. That's pretty great. I want to see this deck because this was cool. So there's a 2/1/2 Hydreigon, there's going to be rare candy there as well, yeah, only 1 rare candy. That's interesting. So this deck was entirely about energy denial. There's only 2 Crushing Hammer, I guess you could probably up the count on that a little bit, but yeah, Delinquents for hand disruption, there's Zerasek for special energy or tool discarding, Team Flagrant is energy discard, and then you've got the Crushing Hammer, you've got Sharpedo's Jagged Fang, and yeah, also this Yveltal, because, you know, it's the same Yveltal, it's just from the Generation set, it's quote-unquote cute Yveltal. But yeah, I have never even seen this card used, so that was really fun. There is Toho TCGs, but yeah, I am gonna save this deck. I don't have the cards to build it. Ooh, 50 tokens, nice. I don't have the cards to build it, but I don't care, I'm saving it anyway.